We want to find the integral of n squared times the square root of 4 plus n dn. The first step is to do a u substitution. We'll let u equal the square root of 4 plus n. So du is 1 over 2 times the square root of 4 plus n dn. Here we don't have the square root in the denominator. So what we're going to do is fix this. So we're going to multiply both sides by the 1/2 times 1 over square root of 4 plus n. So we have 2 square root of 4 plus n du is equal to dn. And we said square root of 4 plus n is u. So 2u du is equal to dn. That's going to go in place of dn. This we said is u. So now we just need to solve for n squared, which we'll be using this formula. So we have u is equal to square root of 4 plus n. Square both sides and subtract by 4 to get that n is u squared minus 4. So all we have to do now is square u squared minus 4 to get n squared. Then we have u, which is the square root of 4 plus n, and then du, or dn rather. So rewriting this, we'll factor out the 2 outside, and then we'll expand the u squared minus 4 squared, distribute the u squared, and then now we can integrate. So we have 2 outside multiplied by the antiderivative of the inside, which now we can distribute the 2 and then replace u with the square root of 4 plus n. But recall that the square root of 4 plus n is 4 plus n to the 1/2 power, and so we're going to multiply each exponent by 1/2. Now this, you can stop right here and say this is the answer, but if you want to go a step further, you can factor out a 4 plus n, and then to see the exponent, you always choose the smallest exponent. So for us, the smallest exponent is 3/2. And then we want to see what 2/7, 16/5, and 32/3 have in common, like what common denominator. That's going to be a denominator of 105. And then we look at, so we have 105 in the denominator, and then in the numerator we see, okay, what are the common factors of 2, -16, and 32? Well, the greatest common factor there is 2. So factor the 2 over 105 times the 4 plus n times the 3 raised to the 3/2 power. So you say, okay, what do you multiply 2 over 105 to get to 2/7? That's 15. And then going from 4 plus n to 3/2 to the 7/2, you multiply by 4 plus n squared. You keep doing that for each of these. Distribute, expand, simplify, and finally get 2 over 105 times 4 plus n to the 3/2 power times 15n squared minus 48n plus 128 plus c. And that is our final answer.